Okay, we got quite a bit of code here. We got what we're doing. And start up here. We got all this. Okay, some of this is unnecessary. I've been playing with a lot of it. It's form load. It doesn't do anything. That's your Batman. You got your draw animator here. And we got in this called my button. We got a timer. There's enabled, and then on the button click, we call the Draw 3D Animate module, and it puts up controller graphics to control 3D um, 3D image, and it is vector 3D vector motion. So it's not complete yet, but it's working on it. So then we got the mouse down here, and we got some irrelevant stuff in here. Int range, it doesn't need to be there. But here we are. This is the good stuff. We got to have all this right here, the solid steel brush. And then we come down here and we do this. If the EX location from the E event right here, E as mouse event, or if it's the dot X from the mouse pointer is greater than or equal to 65, and there's another one here, greater than or equal to 45, then text box equals this, and then it adds motion to, it creates a number vector on this right here. We've done it twice. We got a number vector here where it draws, it fills an ellipse based on the addition of these vectors plus a set size and a set location. So I'm going to show you how that works. This is basically like, this is the fundamental core of like 3D graphics and gaming and stuff like that. It takes, you're going to play with a lot of code. You could use a lot of modules if you really wanted to, but whatever you wanted to draw basically to the screen, it's actually 2D. But when converting things all together, you have to tie it in to different vectors for everything that has the same vector motion. So then you got different aspects. You got the world vectors, and then you got object vectors. So you can change the world 3D view, or you also could call it a perspective, but you can change the world perspective, or you can change the object position and motion. And this is what's really happening here. We're going to show, we turn this on. I hit this little button in the center. It turns the screen Alice blue and a steel blue ball opens. I hit this button, it shows me my thing again. Then I hit this button and it changes it to a vector. It puts it on a vector. Okay, well, let's go back and hit this center button again. It zooms. So I brought it closer on the same vector, hit this button, then I hit this button again. It takes the bigger image still yet and saves it, and then brings it at a directional vector. It takes it on an angle to the right. It draws it over to the right, which is what that button there does. And this button makes it bigger. This button draws it over, and this button makes it bigger. And you see that's a 3D vector. Okay? And that's how you do it. It's a sequence, it's an algorithm, and basically that's how you do it. Pretty neat.